So, you're about to meet with the business owner for the first time. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you confident? Are you ready? Well, I would say if it's your first time, you'll probably look back and say that you were not completely ready. I know I was not. I would say that you should be prepared to take notes, but at the same time, if that note taking process keeps you from listening to the owner as he or she shares about their business, then maybe go ahead and sit the pencil down and wait till after you're in the car to do like an audio recording where you can just share everything that the owner said. And then you can take notes later. Or you could ask the owner if they're willing for you to record the conversations, via an audio recorder, your phone. So come prepared with questions. I would say be prepared to ask questions about the product, about the company, about the employees, about the owner's passion, and what his plans are for the future, how he sees that his company can flourish in the future. What are his ideas? That'll help you later on if you do end up acquiring this business. It'll kind of set the tone and expectation for you so that as you're working on your SWOT analysis and your business plan, you'll be able to look back on those conversations and say, hey, this is the direction he thought would be a good direction to take the business in. Maybe it's worth a look. Be early. Make sure you're early to these meetings. You want to be 10, 15 minutes early. Not too early because that can be awkward depending on where you're meeting. Be respectful. This is the owner's life's work, so be respectful of that. Be caring in how you're asking questions. Don't minimize what the owner has done. It's taken them a long time to get the business where it is right now. I was not fully prepared for the meeting. So one thing for me, I met with the owner of a manufacturing company, and I have no experience with this industry. I had somewhat of the idea of that, hey, we can buy the company, the employees will be able to do all the manufacturing. We won't have to do too much on that end. And for some people that might work. But I do think that you need some experience in regards to the industry so that you can be effective as you run and manage the company. I will say we ended up getting an owner operator for this business, someone who does have industry experience, which is what led the owner to view us as his number one buyers. So we're kind of still in the talks for that. Super exciting. But yeah, as you go into it, I would say try to be a bit more prepared. Do some research on the company, the product, the process in making the product or the service, so that you can communicate with the owner with confidence, knowing a bit more about the company and a bit more about how it works. That'll give the owner confidence in your ability to potentially someday run his business. That is about it. Just be prepared to learn. Also know that your first business meeting is likely not going to be that business is likely not going to be your first acquisition. It might be. I'm not saying it won't be because we are kind of working on our first acquisition, and it is the first business that I met with the owner about. So it is possible, but don't expect that. It might not work out. I would just say enjoy the journey, enjoy the time that you have with the owner. That owner is generally, in my experience, the owner is just excited to share about the work that they've done on this business, and they just want to share that with you. So be sure to just listen, be attentive, and excited for how this business owner has run his business and how he's gotten it to where it is today. To show that genuine excitement, and just enjoy the ride, learn from it. And like I said, afterward, just kind of take stock and just think to yourself, how could I have done this better? I don't think you're going to go to a business meeting and come away thinking, I did perfect. I think you're going to get better and better and better as you go on. But I think there's always something you can learn from these experiences. So just be prepared. Don't be discouraged. Don't be scared. Just enjoy the process and have fun talking to that business owner. Till next time, have a great one.